Good morning, students. Today I will teach you the chapter number 1 in history portion, when, where and how. Today I will tell you about the British period in our country. Britishers were introduced so many policies which is not favor for the Indians in those times. Today I will tell you about the modern period of history, because in class 6 you will study about the ancient period, in class 7th you will study about the medieval period, and in this class you will study about the modern period. Our history is divided into 3 phases: ancient, medieval and modern. You will study these things in class 6 and it is very important parts of the history. In this way, we will start about the modern period of history. With the modern period start with the Britishers were come in our country and introduced and established our East India Company in our country. And with the establishment of Britishers, they were introduced so many factors, so many changes in our country which is related to the political, economic and social in our country. Now, with the coming of Britishers in our country, so many changes have took place, and which is bad affected on the Indian people. And Indian peoples were not satisfied with the policy of the Britishers. And then there is some places affected by the sporadic incidents. Next, we will tell you about what were the developments were took by the British government. What were the major developments? Yes, major developments were took by the British government. First, British government introduced so many things, like as our administration, like as revenue collection, like as so many laws they have been passed from the social evils. So we can say these were the changes which is effective on the religious basis in our country. Next, we will tell about what is the aim of the Britishers. Why were they come in our country? Due to a lot of profit, because British wanted to control all over Indian trade and drains wealth from the India. That is why they were come in our country. Next, we want to tell you about the Britishers were come in our country and they wanted to exploit artisans, peasants and other artifacts. They wanted to ruin from our Indian culture. That is why they were coming in our country. Next thing is very important. Which policies were introduced by the Britishers? Indian people did not satisfy with this, and that is why some places they have started some revolution, and after that finally in 1857 a mass revolution occurred by the Indians, which is known as the First World War. Next, we can say about the Western education system. Yes, Western education system is also introduced by the Britishers. Why? What is the reason? Because due to the lot of profit, they wanted to control all over India on the basis of education, on the basis of religious factor, on the basis of economic and political factors also. Next, we will tell you about the laws. Yes, so many laws were made by the British which is against from the social evils, and from the social evils so many social reformers against, like as Sati Pratha, child marriage, child infanticide. These were the social evils found in our country, and social reformers again with the social evil, and that so many laws were passed by the British government. In 19th century, if we are talking about the 19th century, our British historians were written in our literary sources about the British government. What is the basis they have written? They have written on the basis of the policy of the British government. But in present time, every government are working against from the Britishers, only on the focus on the British, only on the focus on the economic, political and religious factors. Next, we will tell you about the next major development. It means next development was done by the Britishers. It means hill station. You know everyone, hill station were established by the British government. Why? Britishers were established all hill station because they wanted to live in coldest atmosphere. They did not survive in the hottest atmosphere. That is why they have started and established the they established hill stations. Next, we will tell you about in some policies which are not favorable in the form of the Indians, and that is why so many Indian leaders like as Mahatma Gandhi, Sardar Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose against from it, and they have to take a part of national movement and get a lot of success, and that is why Britishers were overthrown in our country. Next, we want to tell you about the so we have discussed about the major developments of the British Empire. First topic has been clear and it is defined, major development. Next topic is coming here, colonial period of India. Yes, which period is known as the colonial period of India? In a British period is known as the colonial period of India because Indians were exploited by the Britishers, and that is why they wanted to control all over India from the trading system. That is why this period is also known as the colonial period of India, and it was started mid of the 18th century and then till the independence of the Indians. Next, we will tell you about the British period. British period, a great opportunity for the British. They have started so many policies and Indians have exploited by the Indians. In this way, French Revolution, American Revolution and other revolution also taken part, and from this way British were extended our areas. Okay. Next we will extend our topic. Next topic is here, sources of information. What on which basis we can say Britishers were Britishers were introduced our policies. First is the official record. Tell me one thing. How can you say this was done by us live? Something is proof. So we can say in the British Empire, in the British administration, some officers who are working in the office, they made some papers, diaries, collection of things which is totally written on in office. So we can say these are also known as the official records, and these are also known as the invaluable resources. Next we will tell you about the literary sources. Literary sources, yes. What is the meaning of literary sources? Which things are written? It means in the literary sources we can say which things are written. It means which things are written by the writers in our documents. So we can say these are the part of literary sources, like as the newspapers, magazines. In British time there is the Hindu, Amrita Bazar Patrika, Kesari. These type of papers were introduced by the farmers, by the writers in the British period. And in this way, so many writers which belong to different languages, they have to introduce our things which is related to the literary sources, like as the Rabindranath Tagore and Bankim Chandra Chatterjee in Bangla, Bhartendu Harishchandra in Hindi, and the Subramaniam Bharati in Tamil. In these languages, so many writers have written about these sources. And next is some things. It means we can say about the literary sources, biography and autobiography also written. First thing you have to know about what is biography and what is autobiography. Yes, it is very important. Biography which is written by others, autobiography which is written by ourselves. So we can say these are the biography and biography. Yes, today In the literary sources, we have to tell you about the autobiography and biography. Biography is which is written by other self, and autobiography which is written by ourself. So this is the difference in between the biography and the autobiography. Next, we will tell you about the surveys and the census, which is the sources of the information. Yes, British organized the survey and the census in Dehradun, and they have to make office there on their places. Why were they established the census and the survey? Due to the topography, due to the location, mountains, there is the soil and other activities, other features. They have to make this thing. It means surveys and the census. So these are the sources of the information. First is the official record, second is the literary sources, and third is the surveys and the census. Thank you to all.